What's going on, everybody? Welcome. I thought I was going to have issues because my camera seemed to disappear. I wasn't sure, but we are good. Like I always say, live happens live, but I'm glad everything's okay. So, hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Glad you guys are all here. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I hope everybody, like me, had way too much to eat, too many desserts. And Ellie, I did not have an oatmeal raisin cookie. I don't even know what to say to that. Don't even know what to say. I don't think I could do it. Let me go back over the comments. There's a few things I want to talk about here. First of all, the oatmeal cookie thing, that's not going to happen. We got Dan C. You guys, fellas with beards, ladies that support fellas with beards, tonight's the night on Dan C's channel right after the stream at 9 p.m. Alley Cat Beard Co. is going to be released. Make sure you don't miss that. He's going to have all the details for all the scents and everything Gary has going on, so make sure you check that out. I know a lot of you guys are excited about that. I'm glad it's going to be released. You guys are going to be blown away. That's all I'm going to say because I might accidentally slip, and that's on Dan. Don't want to do that to him. Vinny P., I saw this comment. I don't know what kind of music. I didn't realize you did music. I don't know how I didn't know that, but we'll have to talk, man. That'd be kind of cool. So welcome in to the Creators Lounge. If my math is right, this is the last Monday of 2021. So tonight I want to talk about something that YouTube has put out as far as a copyright transparency report, and also some of your goals for you content creators or Instagram influencers, whoever you may be. We'll talk about some goals for 2022 and maybe ways that I can help you to reach those goals. So thanks again for being here, everybody. What's up? What's up, buddy? What's up, Nick H? Hey, that's me filing a copyright claim. Hey, I'll fight it. We're going to talk about that because the numbers are interesting on this because I've had to do it several times, and looking at the numbers that YouTube put out, I don't know the numbers. I'm not saying YouTube is wrong or they're not sharing correct information, but the numbers are just strange to me. So we're going to get to it. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. What's up, Sam? Chris, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Nate, how you doing, Nate? Good to see you. Liz, I know you guys are going to be there. Saw the box that you guys sent out. That was a cool stream today. What's up, Dagan? Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Corey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Russ, we got Dr. Elo in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. All right, so let's jump right in. So YouTube has released a brand new report that they are going to start doing biannually. They're going to do this. They're calling this their copyright transparency report. So we're going to talk a little bit first about what copyright, really what this means for you as a creator, putting videos with music out on YouTube. We're going to talk about what this means, how YouTube even finds copyright issues when you post your video. I do have a poll at the top of the chat. If you have ever, or not, either way, answer yes or no. If you've had a copyright claim on a video, I'm just curious about the numbers. We're going to come back to that here shortly. I want to kind of compare. Obviously, it's a smaller scale here, but I want to compare numbers here across YouTube's report and just talk about that for a little bit. So we're going to do that. Let's talk about what copyright is. So I've got a few articles we'll talk about. While I'm doing this also, if you have any stories of you as a creator who's ever had a copyright claim or an issue with copyright, I want to know the story. We can talk about I'm going to talk about a few of mine that I've had. I want to hear yours too and kind of what the outcome was. So let's do this. All right, so this is the copyright transparency report that YouTube is doing now. Let me zoom that in a little bit. All right, so a look inside copyright enforcement at YouTube. So copyright, we're basically mainly talking about music. Music is mainly what gets flagged. There's 3 different ways that YouTube catches copyright issues in your videos with music use. So we'll talk about this a little bit. We'll talk about a few numbers. I'm going to show you some resources that I use for music. And I know Zeb had a few questions. He was texting me earlier, so if you're still here, Zeb, we're going to talk about that also. All right, so first of all, YouTube, this is the official YouTube blog. They talk a little bit about why they're doing this report, what they kind of do to catch copyright. And so we'll start off here. So there's 3 ways that YouTube catches copyright issues in your videos. So first is a web form tool. Now the web form tool is available to everybody. This is a public web form. Basically, if you have music, so for example, Vinny P., if somebody was using one of your songs in a video, then you could fill out this web form and let YouTube know that you have a copyright issue. They'll take it from there and investigate the video and do what they do. The second one is a copyright match tool. According to this one I'm not as familiar with, but it says they support over 2 million channels who may find reposted content and need to submit frequent takedown requests. So this is another tool on YouTube that I think musicians that are registered maybe. I'm not as familiar with this one. I got to look more into that one. The one that I'm most familiar with, and we'll get to the numbers in the report, but 99% of issues are found through this one, is the Content ID system. So basically the Content ID system supports right holders in the most complicated rights management environments. This one is pretty advanced. Kind of the way this works is that record labels, musicians, whoever, they will actually submit ahead of time. They'll submit a sample of their music and some other information that YouTube requires, and then YouTube will build a database of that. A lot of times, if you have had issues like I have, where I'll be done with a live stream, and as soon as I'm done with the live stream, I will see, and of course we're talking about my other channel because this channel is not monetized, but as soon as that live stream is over, I see that monetization is off, and it's because of a copyright. So that is where this one comes from. Basically, YouTube just matches up the music in your video, and that's it. It's all computer-generated database of music. So let's go through the comments real quick before we continue. I want to see, I know I saw a few comments about music here. Everybody else has come in. What is going on? Thanks for being here. Vinny P, been playing almost 30 years. Nice, man. I can't wait to talk to you about that. Yeah. So Dan said I did the Disney background music while I filmed a vlog at Disney, split the monetized earnings. Yep, that's one way that they handle that. Real quick, now this has nothing to do with the stream or nothing to do with music, but Dan, I don't know if you follow Dole Whip Dad. Dole Whip Dad, he's been on the channel. He's got a stream on Sunday night that I always love to be in. He's got great conversation called the I forget what he calls it now. I'm gonna mess it up. Creator Talk. But he is a Disney guy. I think you might love some of his content. But he was talking the other day about how a lot of people, I guess, expect Disney to even put a stop to, being able to vlog while you're at Disney, that kind of stuff. So I have to see. What's going on, Michael P? Pearl Manhattan, how are you? Dan, I remember this one. So Dan had a Mick Foley video clip get flagged. Yeah, quickly, right after. So that would be that Content ID system. If you're talking about the one I think you're talking about, it was the pawn shop. The pawn shop that has a TV show. I forget the name of the show, but I think that's the one you're talking about. How does YouTube allow music reviews or reaction videos? Do they get flagged? That's a good question. So I know I've talked to Brian before about, we actually talked about it last week as far as doing like covers and stuff like that. I think if you're doing a review, I'm going to go back and research this. Maybe I'll do a video, but I'm pretty sure that if you're doing a review of music, you're using it for educational purposes that may fall under fair use. And even if it does get flagged for copyright, you should be able to dispute it with fair use. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I will check that out and make sure I'm right about that. But I think that's the way that would work. What's up, Rogers? Good to see you, man. Let's see. I've also won a claim for someone stealing my video. Nice. I'm not big enough for that to happen yet, but we'll have to talk after. I think I know which one you're talking about there also, if it's one that we've talked about. So anybody else? Big companies are abusing the Content ID system, the melodies to a lot of public. I've got a story like that. That happened in one of my videos. That's actually happened. Johnny says, I've had a company use my video and YouTube let me know I have the ability to take their video down. Yep. So far, I have had people, I actually had somebody ask me today if they can use part of one of my videos in a video they're going to do. And for this person, I said, yeah, absolutely. That's completely cool. But I've never had issues like with somebody taking it without asking. So, Donnie says, I don't get it. I don't use lyrical music. I use copyright-free sounds. Could I get flagged using the company's logo even though it's with permission? If you have the company's permission beforehand, if you go back and look at my beard channel, a lot of my videos, my earlier videos, I use logos more than I used to. I kind of got to a point where I stopped using logos unless it was an affiliate company. And I did that because a company can ask you to take the video down if the logo is there. One thing that I learned from Dan, just to make sure I give him the credit for it, is that if you're going to have a review where you are going to be critical of products, don't use the logo. Don't use it at all. Because that's one easy way for the company to get you to take the video down. So, yep, Pearl, I agree for sure. Johnny Bean, hey, what's up? I've never seen you in here before. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, I have a question about screen sharing another channel's video. Can you get copyright claim from another channel if you screen share one of their videos during a live stream? I believe that you can. So actually, I do a show on starting the new year. It's going to be on Friday nights, but it's a Just Stream with me. And part of that stream, I do live channel reviews. And what I do when I do that, I'll pull the channel up, but I won't play any videos. There's a few reasons for that. Just also because I may not know what the content of the video is, and this is a family-friendly channel, if you will, so I want to make sure that I don't pull up something that wouldn't kind of match that for me. But if you are playing one of their videos, I believe that is possible. The creator can, submit to have that, taken down. So, all right, let's see. Yep, you got it, Nick. Yeah, Pawn Stars. Music got flagged. Yep. Let's see. I want to make sure. Yeah, Pawn Stars. Yep. Content ID most of the time. It's actually the number of how many of them are content IDs astounding. That's one of the numbers that I was. I don't guess I was completely surprised about it, but I didn't expect it to be that high. The no copyright sounds are not 100% safe. That's true. All right. What's up, Tyson? Good to see you, man. All right, so let's go on down the line here. So as we keep going down, some more, stuff YouTube wants to talk about. So here's the numbers. So this is, let me zoom that in a little bit more. So I guess that's as far as I can go. So the numbers, content ID. So like Pearl Manhattan just said, the biggest ways that they find music that is being used inappropriately is a content ID system. 722,659,000 copyright claims found through the Content ID system. So that's 99.08%. Over 99%, that's how they're found. So that's a database I was talking about that YouTube has. It automatically catches it. The enterprise web form, this is the one that I think companies, so the web form is the one I said I'm not completely familiar with. I had fully planned on researching that specific thing today, and I had to go to the office, so I'm kind of behind doing this, but we're still going to roll. So the web form I got to research more. The copyright match is 676,000. So basically, the Content ID system 99.08%. As we go down, so one thing that you can do if you do have a copyright, you can dispute it. This is some of the numbers that I find mind-boggling to me. YouTube, so undisputed content ID claims and disputed claims. So what this means is if you have a copyright claim on your video, then you can dispute it. You'll have a form in YouTube Studio. You can dispute it. There's a couple of options you have. And the number for disputed claims is 0.5%, less than 1% of copyright claims. That blows my mind because in my personal case, I have disputed 100% of all the claims. We're going to talk about some of the ones I've got. So, yeah, Pearl Manhattan had lots of Content ID claims. You and Brian, so Beards of Banjos, it's tough for you all because you do music. That's what your channel is about music. So that's really tough. I used to think that if you were doing cover songs, then as long as it wasn't the artist singing it, you were okay. But Brian schooled me on that. So let's see what else we got. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Hey, what's up? Gary's here. What's up, man? Good to see you, Gary. So okay, looks like we're pretty much caught up. You guys are saying hello to each other. I love it. All right, so 0.5% of people that have had a copyright claim have disputed it. I don't know why that number blows my mind. Let me know what you guys think about that. Does that seem low to you guys? So going to the poll, it looks like 29% of you have had a copyright claim. So I'm one of those. I didn't answer the poll because it's my own poll, but I've had several. So again, if you have any stories about copyright claims on your channel, let me know. I'm going to tell you a few of my funny ones, I guess. So early on, when I first started YouTube a couple of years ago, I've been through a couple of different like intro, music for my intros and things like that. When I first started doing this, I had no idea where to find music. And so for my first, I don't know how many videos, for the first several months I was on YouTube, I had the same song. If you guys remember, it was kind of that banjo jingle. And that was a video that I found on a YouTube channel. It was somebody that makes custom music. And I sent him a message. I sent him an email that was in the description of that video. And I said, hey, I love this music. Here's my YouTube channel. Do you mind if I use this song? And he said, yeah, absolutely. So I kept the email and I used that for a long time. Never had issues with that. I've changed my music a few times. The places I've had issue with music is background music or intro music to live streams. So, yeah, cover karaoke instant claim. Yeah, I learned that. Johnny Bean says, I've had videos that I've done from 12 years ago to get a copyright claim. Wow. Yeah, they never stop looking, I guess. So I've got 3 stories that I'll tell, and I'll make them quick. 3 stories for copyright claims that I've personally had. The first one that I ever had, if I'm remembering the right order, the first one that I ever had was one that I found on YouTube. It wasn't the one I was talking about a second ago, but I found a video on YouTube. It was music that I liked, and I wanted to use this as a intro song for something I was doing. So I used the music. I'm pretty sure it was a live stream. I used the song. I found the song, and the song that I found from YouTube was on a channel that makes copyright-free music. Like, their whole channel is built that way that you can use their music. It was expressly written in the description of the video. So it was a couple of months. Like, I didn't hear anything about it. It was completely fine. And then all of a sudden, boom, I had a copyright claim. It wasn't 12 years, but it was still a couple of months. So that happened, and I went back to the video because I did go dispute it. I wanted to dispute it because the video itself gives you permission right there in the description. So I go and I find the video where the music was, and the creator of that video, he had updated his description to say that, hey guys, if you're getting copyright claims on this music, we know that somebody has created a false content ID and they are claiming the music is theirs, and it's not theirs. So I basically copy and paste that, took the URL from the video, and then I went and disputed the claim, and it was cleared up. If I remember right, like within 6 hours it was gone. It was quick. So that one was no big deal, but that does highlight something, how easy it is for people to create a false content ID in YouTube's system and claim the music is theirs and it's not theirs. Now, where the incentive they get for doing that is that if you do have a content ID, if you do have a copyright claim, one of the ways that YouTube remedies that is by either splitting the monetization, so splitting the money that you would make from that, or all that money goes to, depends on how they set it up when they do that. So that's why they had kind of the incentive, whoever these people were, to do that. Pearl says she rarely does covers. Yeah. Yep. Let's see what you guys are saying. Copyright claims, no big deal. It's copyright. Oh, absolutely. You know, the copyright claims are the only issue they create is a monetization, depending on, you know, the size of your channel and the views on that video and stuff like that. Copyright strikes, absolutely you don't want, because YouTube, with a strike, they have basically sole discretion to take your entire channel down. So you definitely don't want that. And I think it's on the third one. Johnny Bean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's on the third one, right? Copyright strike years ago for plain talk radio in the background. Yeah, I've seen Instagram lives come down for that also. Somebody listen to music like in the background on a radio. Bougie Prepper. Let me correct something real quick, because I found out on Thursday I've been saying her name wrong since I met her. It's not Bougie Prepper. Tell me if I'm wrong. I want to make sure I get this right. Is Bougie Prepper, is that correct? I want to make sure that I'm right. I thought the entire time I was saying it right, so I apologize for not doing so. So she says, I had a music claim for music I got from a copyright-free website. The website gave you instruction on how to answer the claim. Haven't had any problems since then. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, a lot of the websites, and we may talk about one of those. I'm not sure what site it was, but there's one. I make sure that I get music now only from 3 places. I don't get it from anywhere else because I want to be covered. Never gotten a strike. Yeah, I've only had claims. I've never had a strike either. But I'm going to tell you one more story in a second that could have been a strike. Yeah, that's been common lately. You know, people figure out ways to work the system. I mean, yeah, no matter what it is, people are going to find a way to work it for an advantage somehow. I wish that would work against Sony records. Let me go back. I wish that would work against Sony records because they copyrighted the melody to Happy Birthday. All right, let me make sure we're still live because I just had a little error pop up. I didn't realize there were so many rules. Dude, Vinny, there are so many rules, man. So many rules. A lot of them. But there's also plenty of services and ways to make sure that you're following the rules. So it's not as bad as it sounds, but music is one of the bigger things that can get you in trouble. And awesome. So Bougie Prepper. I'm glad that I'm saying that right. Yep, IG will take you down quick for sure. What I have planned for my channel, I have to be very careful. I want to do live. Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that. I saw what you were saying in your story that day. I wanted to kind of see your plan on that, because you're not going to be able to have any audio in the background. The big leagues, MLB, NBA, NFL, they're pretty strict about that. So I'm not sure how the audio works. Yep. So where do you get music from? I'm actually going to show that in just a second. I got 3 sites that I get music from, and that's the only place that I'll get music from anymore. Had a live stream taken down midstream. I remember that one. I remember that. I was there. All of a sudden, the screen goes dead, and we're all like, what happened? And then he comes live again. So is YouTube unable to locate and prosecute the people that claim rights to music that isn't theirs? I don't know the complete answer to that, but my gut tells me no, because I can create an account and say I'm whatever. I don't remember what the name of they named their record label. It was something stupid, and that's why it really made me like, hold on a second, that doesn't sound right. It was something like Nutty Music Productions or something like that. But really, the way the system is set up, I think that anybody can just create. Now, let's not do this. I don't think anybody in here will, but if you're listening to this after the fact, please don't do this. But I think it's easy to set up an account and say that you're whatever, and the sample and everything goes in. I don't know what YouTube's checks are for that. As far as going after them, I kind of doubt it. I don't know if any of you have ever had your debit or credit card information stolen. It happened to us once in Waukegan, Illinois, between here and Wisconsin, and there was really nothing that anybody could do. It was the first time it happened to us. We got our money back from the bank, and we filed a report with our local police station, and they were like, well, we'll take the report, but because it's out of state, and, if they come into the state and we catch them somehow, then sure, we'll have a report, but odds are like very, very impossible. So I would kind of apply that same logic to this and say there's probably a very, very low chance of anything actually happening. I would think it would probably cost you too much money to go after that. They just take the content ID out and be done with it. So that's my gut, though. Let's see. I had a bunch of old stuff copyright strike from an old iMovie editing that I did. Super frustrating. Just muted the song. Yep. So there's 2 more stories. I'll make them quick, and then we're going to talk about where I get music from. So this next one is really funny. On my other YouTube channel, on my Bluegrass Bearded channel, this was just a couple of months ago. So we did a product release with Roadie Man Grooming. And you guys that know Jimmy's a musician. He has music out there in Spotify and everything else. I mean, he's literally a recorded, labeled musician. So he was on my stream, and I used his music in the opening countdown. I had his permission. He actually sent me the file to use and all that. So it was all good. So I think it was like the very next day when the stream was over, I'd gotten you log into YouTube Studio, you see the copyright claim, and they gigged me for using that music. So I responded to the claim, because you can dispute it right away. And in my response, it was simple. I said, hey, I had the musician on stream with me. He sent me an email with the file. He gave me permission to use it. So, that was what I said. I got an email maybe 2 days later, and they said it's been rejected. I guess Jimmy's label or whoever, producer or whatever that takes care of that, I guess they didn't know about it or whatever. They instantly rejected it. So then I got another email that says I have one more chance to dispute it, but if I fail the dispute, if I lose the dispute basically, then it will turn into a copyright strike. So I was like, for a second I was like, oh man, I don't know what to do. I mean, I could have just easily taken the countdown off. I could have cut that off the video, but it was Jimmy, it was his music. I kind of wanted to keep it up there. So anyway, I disputed again, and I sent them a copy of the email showing the file attached, and submitted that. That email went back to YouTube, and then YouTube from there, I guess it went back to the producer. I don't know the entire chain, but I do know at the end, Jimmy actually got an email and said, hey, did you authorize this? And Jimmy said yes, so it was all cleared up. So it was no big deal. But that's that's how easy it is for it to happen. Just because you get the permission, you can still get gigged. Make sure if you ever have a case like that where you're using music that somebody gave you permission to use, make sure you keep the email, keep the communication, have all that ready to send over to YouTube. So, Chris had his debit info stolen. That's good. At least you know what a bulldozer cost you in Colorado. I guess that's good. And Russ had someone try to claim unemployment using his name. That's what I'm saying. People will find any way they can to make the system work for them to get what they want. When making music, I have to be very careful. If I use loops or samples that are royalty-free, I get hit with a claim. So I've been in your live streams before. The software that you're using, I don't know where you get your loops and stuff from, but does your software or anything that you subscribe to use that, does that protect you from any of that? I'm just curious about that. Can you check my last comment that wasn't... Oh, let me go back. I thought you all were chatting. Okay. Is it that one? That's the last one that I see. Aaron, is that the one? I don't know, man. Throw the comment out there again if you don't mind, because I'm not sure if it's that one or not. All right, so how do you safely use music in your YouTube videos? So I'm going to show you 3 sites that I use. Now, I've done a video on this before. If you're watching this on the replay, I'll link that right above here. You'll see a card come across. It'll show that video. So the 3 sites that I use, I'll kind of do these in order of how I like the sites. So the first one is Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is a paid subscription service. Now, the cool thing about Epidemic Sound is that you take any music from here. When you sign up, you register your YouTube, your Instagram, your TikTok. You can set up RSS feeds so you can let them know what your feeds are, and your music is covered. Music is covered as long as as long as you use the music while you were subscribed. So the music, for example, that I used in this video can stay up forever. If I ever cancel my subscription, the videos that were made during my subscription period are still valid. I don't have to take them down. They're still licensed. Anything after that obviously would not be. But Epidemic Sound I love. Absolutely love Epidemic Sound. So Epidemic Sound, if you want to check that out, I do have like I said, a video where I've talked about this a little bit, where I was talking about background music in your videos. And so if you ever want to try Epidemic Sound, let me know. I do have a way you can get a free trial. So if you go to kenthecontentcoach.com/music, it'll get you a free trial for Epidemic Sound. I think it's 30 days. And then after that, the cost is, I think it's like $15 a month. And so that's that. Epidemic Sound is awesome. A lot of good music. You can instrumentals, vocal music. There is all kinds of different genres you can choose from. You can sort it out by, all of that. So kind of everything that you see here. Let me get that out of the way. I'll move that. So everything you see here, all kinds of music. There's also sound effects. So you can use, sound effects you find here also. So this is one awesome place to find music and sound effects. But again, it is a subscription-based paid thing, and not everybody's okay with that, which I completely get. I've got a few things I do subscribe to, but I'm pretty much done there because I don't want to be, everything going subscription fees every month. So that is Epidemic Sound. Now the next one, if you guys have any questions about these as I'm going through, make sure you let me know and I'll answer those for you. So, not license. All right, so the next one is Motion Array. Now, Motion Array I use mostly for B-roll videos, green screen stuff that I do sometimes, maybe some photos if I want stuff like that. You can find like plugins for editing software and all kinds of stuff here. But they also have music, so they do have royalty-free music and sound effects. They do have some that are free, but this is also a subscription service, so this is another thing that I pay for. This one's $30 a month. But they do have some free stuff, so you can kind of browse through there. It's motionarray.com. They have some stuff also. Now, the third option that's completely free is if you go to YouTube Studio, you actually have music available to you that YouTube provides to you. So if you go to your YouTube Studio and you go down to Audio Library, you'll wait for that to load because I got a lot going on my computer right now. But if you go to Audio Library, there's all kinds of music here also. Now, just my personal opinion, you do get, better music from the other 2 locations. But for a free option, the music in here is good. I've used a lot of the music from here. They also have sound effects. So good options here also. And again, it's completely free. This is provided to you in YouTube Studio. So there you go. And you can sort it. You can search by genre, by like holiday and, track title, time, duration, stuff like that. So all kinds of good stuff there that should work for you. So there you go. So those are the three things that I use for music. Basically, at the end of the day, if you use these three options, or there's other music options out there also, there's things like, I don't know how to say it, but Audio, AUDIIO. There's story blocks. There's all kinds of stuff that you can use. A lot of those are subscription, but these are just the three that I use. And if you have any questions about, any music, definitely, let me know in the chat or even after, and I'll make sure I answer that for you. All right, so let me go back. I think that no software is just an editor, like a video editor. Okay, so then you just import. You have to find what you're going to import into it. I got you. Ellie said, when I was 23, I had my identity stolen. Man, I can't imagine. I was saying, let me fix this real quick. So I was saying I plan on incorporating live play-by-play reactions to games. I know you can't show the game, but do you think I get taken down or flagged? I really think you probably would. My gut says yes. I don't think that the NFL, we'll talk NFL because it's just the season it is, but I'm pretty sure the leagues don't allow even audio because even the audio is intellectual property of that corporation. So I'm pretty sure that if you let the audio play in the background, that's going to be probably flagged. That's what I'm thinking. Also, Loki said I can't join the Formidable Beard Club. However, Mage, I do get the occasional whisker. Well, there you go. There you go. What is B-roll video? So B-roll, if you've seen in some of my videos, there's a lot of times where I'll have like, see if I can think of a quick one. B-roll video is basically like secondary video where you may have, as I'm talking about the Rodecaster Pro, for example, I may take a video clip of me panning my camera over it and laying that video in on there. That is B-roll. That's just video laid on top to display, the product or whatever it may be. I use B-roll of like, I've done before where I've talked about a product that I didn't really, care for. What was the one? There's one that I'm thinking of. It was a video I did recently, but I found B-roll video of a guy just standing there with his arms crossed, shaking his head. That's B-roll that you just lay on top of your main video. Yeah, there you go. Pearl Manhattan, she knows for sure, so you'll get flagged for the audio, yeah. Hey, what's up, Amber? Good to see you. Do content creators receive a 1099? They do. I'm pretty sure it's a 1099. We do get tax statements. Obviously, monetized creators part of the YouTube Partner Program, so we do get tax statements at the end of the year. No more Napster. So obviously, Napster was this is obviously a big historical thing that happened that has really advanced copyright, things like that. So yeah, I'm with you, Johnny. YouTube Music makes me angry. It's it's the free option. The options that you have there are a little limited, but yeah, I mean, it's easy to use. You can find some decent stuff there. What is the best one for sound effects? It's funny when you're talking sound effects, all the services kind of have similar sound effects. Epidemic Sound is easier to search, but that doesn't mean you can't find good sound effects in, YouTube. But a lot of the ones, the main sound effects like horns and whistles and, I don't know, dogs barking, a lot of the basic, what am I trying to say, general sound effects that are not owned by, whatever, those are pretty much the same across the services. Sound effects are really easier than music. So I think if it's sound effects you're looking for, you'd probably be okay with any of those. What are the copyright rules on using stuff from viral internet videos, like using the audio from one as a sound effect? So I've done that. I have never had an issue with using short clips of outside of music. Now take music out of the equation. If there's music with that sound effect, they're going to catch that for sure. But I've got like this one. Let me make sure I turn that down because I don't ever use this. But this sound right here, if it plays,
Haha, Karen. Haha, Karen.
so that music, I don't know, let me know if you guys heard that.
Haha, Karen.
So that music or that audio right there, that was from a PewDiePie video. He was doing something, I forget what he was doing, but he did that during one of his videos, and the audio of that kind of went viral, and I used that. I've only used it a few times. That literally, I just played it twice. I've probably used it less than 10 times, but I've never had an issue with that. And then you've got, let's see. So I've got like this one I use.
Go, Pack, go!
So that one, you know, that's obviously, you hear that at all the Green Bay Packers games. What else do I have here? I've got...
Let's go!
So that's a musician by the name of DaBaby. That's something that a lot of creators I've heard use. I've never had an issue with that one. Watch, now that I'm talking about copyright in this video, watch, it's going to get flagged. What else do I have? I mean, this. That's from, what, The Price is Right or something? One of the game shows. That's from Zelda. I mean, I've got these sound effects that I have found and used, and I've never had issues with them. It's the music that will get you in trouble, I think, for the most part. I've never heard of a creator using a sound effect and getting caught up in it, so I don't think that's... And then there's this one. You guys have heard this one before.
You don't know my life.
Right there. Yeah, see, there's Gary. Ain't no copyright violation. I got you live on stream saying I can use it, sir. Yeah, Price is Right. So I have those sound effects. I've never had issues with using those sound effects in a video, so I really think that sound effects, you're okay. I would just be careful using sound effects that have music tied to them, or sound effects that are owned by major, you know, corporations, or, you know, I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, and I can't really think of one. I don't know, what is something like the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup? I don't know, that's the first thing that came to mind. Yeah, touche. I think with sound effects, you're probably, for the most part, okay. Just don't use, like, really, really high-profile ones, I would say. The length of the audio, too, if it's under a certain amount of seconds, the bot will miss it. Yeah, I think that time is, like, is it 6 seconds? It's something really low, like 4, 6 seconds, something like that. I hope not. Yeah, hey, if my stream goes dead, you guys know why. And go Pack go. Yeah, big win. You know what? I should have thought about that, Ken. Very good example. I would say don't use anything owned by Disney. Disney will probably take it down in a heartbeat. Just noticed, yes, you see that? Johnny Cash right there? That was a Christmas. I can't get my finger to go right. That was a Christmas gift. So I just got that a few days ago along with the turntable there. Love it. So, hey, what's up, Bearded Pack? I'm guessing that's JPB. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. So that is copyright music. That is where I get the music from. Once again, you can get a free trial to try Epidemic Sound by going to kenthecontentcoach.com/music. I believe it's a 30-day free trial, and then after that, it's like $15 a month. So that, if you want to check it out, that's one way to do it. Just know that if you do keep it, you know, it is a paid subscription after the fact, and even if you download something during the trial period, once you cancel, you won't be able to use it. So just keep that in mind. So that's copyright-free music. That is where I get the music from, and that's all I got on that. If you guys have any more questions or anything else to talk about, then that's all I got on that topic. So, all right, let's move on to, we have a lot of creators in here, so 2022 is only a few days away. Again, I said, I think if my math is right, this is the last live stream for me for 2021. First of all, it's been a great year. I think you guys all know by now how much I love live streaming. There's several times I'll be live, you know, 2 or 3, 4 times a week across different channels, on my channel, on people that invited me on channels. I love live streaming. So for all of you guys that have supported me all year across multiple streams on 2 channels, thank you all very much for this year. I've loved doing this, love hanging out with you guys. 2022 is coming though, right? So it's not over. 2022 is a new year. Still going to be live next Monday. And then also, like I said, starting next year, we're going to be doing the live stream on Friday. So that's going to be Just Stream With Me. We're moving Just Stream With Me to Friday nights, every Friday night on YouTube, so that will be a weekly show. Mel loves the songs that I've picked out. Let me get rid of this. Yep, she helps me pick out a lot of songs. Helps me pick out a lot of them, so. If the Packers go to the Super Bowl, you and Mel need to come to LA and do the Super Bowl week with Ryan. And Ryan. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. With the year coming to an end, I'm afraid for the calendar, its days are numbered. I don't have a sound for that. I'll just give you that one. Touche, Ellie. Touche. So, 2022 is coming, so creators, let me know. Let's have a conversation about your plans for 2022. I know for me, not a lot's going to change. Again, this channel's still fairly new, moving over from my first channel that I was doing. I'm still fairly new here. I'm happy with the way things are going. I am experimenting with different, video lengths and intros. And I don't know if you guys noticed today, today's video that I did today was under 6 minutes for a tutorial. That is probably the shortest video that I've ever done on YouTube, and that was intentional. I'm trying to shorten my videos to just have the information that you guys are looking for. So that was, that was intentional. You guys don't understand how hard it is for me to do a video in that amount of time, though, because I like to talk. I like to explain things. So I was proud of that one. I sent Dan and a couple of other friends a message when I got done uploading. I was like, guys, I just did a video in under 6 minutes. This is kind of a big deal. So a lot of you guys know, like from my reviews and stuff I've done. I mean, I've got videos on my other channel that are like 30 minutes. So, and you guys know, at the end of the day, nobody watches a 30-minute video. So trying to bring that down. So what are your plans for 2022? What are your goals for your channel for 2022? And at the same time, if there's anything that I can do for you, a video idea, advice, anything, throw that out there also. But I'd love to hear what you guys' plans are. Yeah, I need to put this, what else do I have here? I don't have that one. I got this one.
Bruh.
We could do that. I got that one, so. All right. Hey, Ken, when do you think you'll be 100% content creator, or will you always? So, to answer that question, will I always have a primary job? Yes, but it will not be a 9 to 5. I will be, and my goal is by 2023 to be a full-time content creator, content coach. That is my goal. That's my plan. I'm going to make that happen, and that's going to come with the support of you guys and people I haven't met yet, but that's definitely going to happen, Nick. My full-time job will be content creation and helping others in content creation, so that is definitely a big goal for me in 2022, is to keep working towards that point. I doubt that, don't take this the wrong way because I don't doubt myself, but I don't think that'll happen in 2022. I still have a ways to go to build this channel up, but my goal is 2023 for that to become a reality. If it happens in 2022, I'll just consider that a huge blessing. My plans for 22 are to be better than I was in 21, strive to constantly improve. Absolutely, man. That should be obviously all of us, yeah. But definitely, man, keep on working. For me, I started broad, I niched down, noticed little change, debating on unniching now. Just wandering around, proud to have made it to 400. Yeah, I did see, I want to make sure I don't hit the wrong sound. Let me go back. I did see in your last live stream that I was part of that you had just hit 400. So congratulations. Congratulations on that milestone. That is awesome. That's awesome. So I don't know. When you say unniching, I'm new to your channel, so the only thing that I've seen so far is music. Give me an idea what you were doing before. My opinion on niching is that I think all creators should 100% niche down. And the reason for that is, I'll give you a story about TikTok, which is obviously a different platform, but the same kind of thing applies. Niching down because the algorithm goes off of the people that are watching your videos, the tags you're using, your titles, all that stuff plays into the algorithm. So if you have different hashtags, or different tags for different videos or different crowd watching videos, whatever, that all kind of plays into the algorithm. So it really depends on your goals also. There's people that their goals are, for this to be a hobby and, just have fun, completely okay. So it depends on your goals. 2022, we have a lot of big plans. We even just locked in a guest that won't be named now, but it's not someone from the bearded community. Well, you've already had that, man. We were there last night. I'm just kidding. We're still kind of part of the community. That's awesome, man. I'm excited for you guys. I really love what you guys are doing with the show, man. I think the more you guys work, I think you guys are going to be doing some big things. Ron says, I plan on starting up again. Looking forward to it, man. Sam has no plans of getting in front of a camera. I know I won't say it here. Maybe DM me, but I know there was something else you were working on. Is that still in the works also? Yeah, absolutely, Nick. Thanks, man. And you're part of that support, man. I appreciate you. Working on a live stream for my channel for 2022. Just need to lock down the right co-host. Yep. I'm excited to see you go live again, Johnny. I'm excited to see it. 2022 goals to finally get my driver's license, a car, rent to buy a bigger home, and really get my business dialed in and built up. And a YouTube channel, right, if you can fit that in. I only say that because we've talked about it. I'm excited for you. So that's a lot of goals for 2022. That's awesome. Hope you and Mike reach that. My goals is to get to 500 subscribers by this time next year and to be in the process of doing what I love. Only a few people know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. I do know. Work towards that, man. I think that could be awesome. Let's talk about subscribers for a second. If you have subscriber goals, and Aaron, don't take this the wrong way. This is in no means a response to you and saying, oh, don't make a goal. It's awesome to have goals. Make sure, and this is for anybody who has a subscriber goal, make sure that you're focusing on the content, because I've said it 1,000 times, and other creators have too. It's not like I made this up myself. But what's more important than subscribers is watch time and basically how many people are watching your videos. You know, YouTube is a engagement-based platform, so basically the more people that watch, the videos that keep people watching the most are the videos that YouTube is going to share and put out there to get more people to watch. So the number of subscribers that you get to, and this goes for anybody, including me, doesn't matter. The watch time, the views on your videos, that's what really, really matters. And I only say that because a lot of people, you know, they look at the subscriber number, and it is important because depending on, you know, if you want to work on like brand deals or, you know, affiliate, you know, marketing or things like that, obviously a bigger number looks better to like companies and stuff like that. But just talking YouTube success alone, your subscriber count doesn't matter as much as watch time. So make sure you focus on content, make your content watchable. The subscriber numbers will follow. That's for me. You know, and I'll say, me personally, I do not have a subscriber goal. Obviously, I want to see new subscribers every day. I want to see those numbers climb, but that's not my primary goal. Again, if I make content better, which is why I did my video today a little bit different. I'm trying to figure out, you know, make myself better, honestly, talking about long videos. All that is going to lead to subscriber numbers. So I have a goal I want to work towards, but it's probably a bit of a ways off. Many things have given me a spark again to work towards that goal. There you go. Okay, so going back to Pearl's channel, music, crafting, art, cooking, mental health, parenting support, autism awareness. Yeah. So that, obviously that's several different niches there. So, again, it depends on your goals with the channel. You will have to have kind of an expectation from that broad range of topics that, you're going to have different audiences possibly watching each video. Like you know, for example, your people that watch your crafting videos may not be into music or art. Your mental health crowd may not really be into music. You know, it just depends on how you frame it. There's definitely ways you can frame something like that to make it fit, but your audiences may not necessarily, you know, that's why I say niche down, because you have one audience, multiple audiences, just to put that out there. But those are all great topics. I do a lot of rock music talk shows with interviews, and I'm looking to create other shows. I'm gonna find your channel after this. Let me write that down real quick, because music's something I love. Johnny Bean. I want to make sure that I don't forget. So I'm gonna come check out your channel, man. I think this was last night. Yeah. Don't be afraid of failing. Be more afraid of not trying or being unmotivated. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, LE is going to rock those. Hey, what's up, Brian? We talked about music a little bit. Brian's got a story about a channel with music that he had to make some changes to. So I'm getting unmotivated sometimes, but I'm refocusing. Look, man, we all get unmotivated. I did a TikTok yesterday. Partly because it was trending sound, but also because it's really how I felt. I was sitting here yesterday. I had my video. I had framed out what I needed to do. But when it came time to sit down and film the video, I was tired. I kept getting distracted. It took me forever to hit the record button and start talking. Once I start talking, I'm good. But sometimes, man, because I get up early and do videos, sometimes it's hard to get up and get the caffeine and get moving. So yeah. Boujay Prepper, a consistent 2 to 3 videos a week, full upgrade to my logo, banner, intro, and outro, better video and audio quality of my videos. Those are great goals. Fantastic goals. Yep, 2 to 3 videos a week. I'm only doing 1 video a week right now plus live streams. So that's one of my goals too. 2 videos a week on Monday and Thursday. So 2 to 3 videos. That's a good goal. Yep, Noah, we talked about this. His goal is to start a YouTube channel. Just hit record, brother. Just hit record, man. Hey, Ken, my wife asked, and can you verify if I watch a movie, can I rewatch it? Will it count towards the watch count? So it does not. I don't believe it does. Well, it's not that I don't believe it doesn't. YouTube kind of tracks by IP and things like that. So the watch time, like if you go back and watch a video over and over, I don't think it adds another view to it. I've experimented with that a few times. I've watched a video on my channel from my other channel, and then I've watched it again, and the view count didn't go up. So they kind of track it by IP device, things like that. So Brian's hoping to get to 2,000 subs next year. Yes, man, I hope you do. You will. By next year, for sure, sometime in 2022. Johnny had a ton of watch time way before I had the subs. Dagan's next goal is I read that. Okay, my next goal is my next 1K. I was going to say, Dagan, you already hit 1K, but your next 1K. Yep, there you go. And you guys will notice too, there's something about that 1,000 number. When you get to that 1,000 on YouTube, the numbers start getting easier. The next 1,000 gets easier for some reason. On my other channel since August when I started this channel, I've only done a handful of videos over there, and I'm still almost at 2,000. It's still growing very well. A lot of those are from Skull Shaver. I've got a Skull Shaver video with almost 30,000 views. So that's where a lot of those subscribers come from. I still every day get comments on Skull Shaver videos, but once you start getting those numbers, the higher you get, the easier it seems to get. You want to see a good example, check out Dan's numbers. It seems like he just hit 50,000, what was it, a month ago? And I think he's at like 53, something like that. So it's just like, within a month, another 3. So I don't have a sub goal either. It's too stressful. I'll be consistent and let the numbers take care of. Absolutely, Boujay Prepper. That's my mindset too. If you take care of the content, if you are consistent, reach your content goals, your sub numbers are going to follow. Your audience, your whatever word you want to use there, your crew, your people, your awesome friends, whatever term you want to use right there, are going to find you if you just focus on content. So yeah. You're a blast to watch on stream. You are our kid's favorite YouTuber. Yeah, it's funny. They especially my oldest son, he loves your videos, man. Johnny, I'm actually looking to build up my Twitch stream this year with video games and IRL content. Just got monetized over there also. Oh, nice. I kind of dabbled a little bit in Twitch. I didn't spend near enough time. I think I did 2 streams over there, so obviously you're not going to do anything with that. But my focus is on YouTube, so I just kind of stopped doing that. Plus, I got rid of Restream, so I'm only streaming in one place. But yeah, that's awesome getting monetized on Twitch. I've seen some channels blow up on Twitch. And let's see, what's the next? It's almost time for another one. For those of you that don't know the reference here, that weren't following me on my old channel, we actually did a live stream where we waxed our ears and our nose with the Kanashi nose wax. Basically, the thing goes in, you pull it out. That was a funny live stream. For Epidemic Sound, can you use a personal subscription? Yeah, do personal if you're going to do that. The commercial is for like an enterprise license. You can have like multiple channels and stuff like that. I would just do the personal on that. My first 100 were a heck of a lot harder than my first 1K. Yeah, exactly. Your first 100 is like, okay. I mean, you got to be discovered. The more you grow, the easier it gets, as long as your content still is giving your audience what they want. If you are solving problems, if you're solving your audience's pain points, if you are giving them the content that they want, they're going to come back and watch. You build relationships, they support you. As long as you're solving problems for people, and those pain points can be either educational or looking for entertainment. Wanting to be entertained is a pain point. So if you're entertaining, if that's what your channel is, then you are meeting that. If you're teaching something, whether it's beard products or content, or, there's all kinds of different niches that teach things. As long as you're solving those pain points, you're gonna get your people are gonna watch. Your people that support you are gonna watch your videos. So. Yeah, Dagan did the waxing to get me to sing. Yeah. It's so funny. Dagan had that wax kit for, I don't know, would you have it for like a month? And you kept putting it off. And then I just made a random comment in a live stream like, as soon as Dagan does his waxing, I'll sing, because he kept wanting me to sing live. And, yep, it was like a day later after I said that, Dagan waxed his nose. So, Hot Tub Lady working on getting a brand deal this year. There you go. You have... Guys, I say this every time I see her because I believe in her channel. If you have a pool or a hot tub, this is the channel that you want to subscribe to right here. If you've got a pool or a hot tub, go check her out. She talks about different, how to balance, different tools to use. She had a live stream today, which I was working and driving. I didn't get a chance to catch it, but she was talking about benefits of owning a hot tub. If you have a pool or a hot tub, you want to subscribe to her channel. So I'm guessing your brand deal that you're looking for is probably going to be with obviously a company that is in that pool or hot tub area. That'd be awesome. Subs don't come as easily for me. I don't have anchor videos. I actually got more subs in 2020 than 2021. Brian, does that have a lot to do with going back to the classroom for you? I know last week Brian was on the stream and we kind of talked about having a full-time job and creating content. Do you think that's why for you was going back to work and your routine getting changed from the previous year? What's up, E-Rock? Good to see you, man. My hubby needs a skull shaver. I'll have to check that video. Yeah, I've got a couple of videos. If you search YouTube, just search bluegrass bearded skull shaver, you'll find, I think I have four or five videos. That are there, and I do have a code. If you end up buying one, if you use discount code BLUE, it'll save you 10% on anything at Skull Shaver. So if you end up getting one, mine must be upstairs. It's usually down here. I think I took it upstairs to charge it. I use mine all the time. I love it. The one that I have, I've had for like 3.5, 4 years, something like that. It's still running. So, Amber says, "What is the trending content for 2021?" When you say trending, if you don't mind to expand on that a little bit, I mean, every niche has audiences and things. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what you're asking. Reaction videos are huge. YouTube Shorts are getting huge. That would be two that I would answer with that. YouTube Shorts, if any of you, I'm experimenting with YouTube Shorts. So YouTube Shorts I've never had success with. I've done a few shorts here and there. I'm starting to get serious with YouTube Shorts after talking to Ash Borland on the stream last Tuesday. I'm going to be doing, the holidays I didn't do this, but I'm going to have a YouTube Short every single day. If you're going to do YouTube Shorts, make sure that they are related to the niche that you're in, a quick hitter, 15 second. You have up to a minute, but the shorter the video, the better, where you're showing how to do something, or if it's entertainment, whatever your niche is. I'm experimenting with shorts. I'm gonna make that a goal. There you go. There's another goal for 2022 is to master YouTube Shorts. That's one of mine. Hopefully that'll happen by like February. We'll see. Another goal of mine is to actually get a podcast going, consistently, because I've never been able to do that. Oh, you didn't. You didn't have to bring it down. Thanks. So my family, they brought it down, but yeah, I've had mine for about 4 years. We're not going to focus. There we go. So I've had this for about 4 years. I love this thing. I use it almost every day. So if you have any questions though about that, let me know. Trending content for the general YouTube user, that's really kind of hard to answer because, you know, all of our YouTube experiences look different. You know, if you look at my YouTube, like if I pull up my YouTube app, it's going to show me. So let's see, the first, what do I have? So my video from today is showing right there, and then the J. Cruz show, so J. Cruz live stream, and then another content creator channel that I watch. That video's next, and then there's another one, so that's next up on my screen. Beards and Banjos. So I've got his videos in queue. I watch a lot of his videos. Consistent Ash, J.A. Smith, Ecamm. So it depends on what you're watching. YouTube is going to tailor your experience to your device based on what you watch. But just a few things, you know, like I said, shorts are really blowing up. Reaction videos, people love reaction videos. Live streams, like what shows up, if I would go further, you'd see stuff about courtroom. I like watching like law documentary and stuff like that. There's some NASA stuff you'll see that pop up. It really depends on what you actually watch. I podcast every single live stream I do on my channel, and that goes out to iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music. Yeah, I've got a podcast set up that is linked to, you know, all the services also. Me and my wife were doing one together, a podcast, and we just never stayed consistent with it because my focus is on the YouTube channel. We just never did it. What'd I miss, Chris? What'd I miss? I saw you said hi to E-Rock. I must have missed something, man. I don't see a comment going back too far. Hey Ken, real quick, what program do you use to make your intro outro? So I do just Final Cut Pro. My intro that is in all my YouTube videos, which I'm considering research or experimenting with scrapping that also. But I literally made that in Final Cut Pro using a sound effect from Epidemic Sound. The camera screen look around the outside, that was just a plug-in effect from Final Cut Pro. I just piece it together. So that's used. There is something cool that you could use here. I'll show this to you, Zeb, and I'll show some of you guys that may have not seen this before. Give me a second to get to it. So this is called Place It. And this has a cost also, but it's I think I paid like $90 for the whole year. Let me log in here real quick, guys. I think I paid $90 for the whole year for this. So this is Place It. This is a Envato service. But this is basically a bunch of different video templates that you can use. You can change the words and some of the videos that kind of play in the things. So for example, let me go to my drafts. So the video that plays during this stream is right here. So if I load this draft, you guys, my picture's in the way. Let me move that. All right, so take me off screen. So you see right up here in the corner, this is what I use to make my intro for the live stream. So after the countdown is done, this video that you're seeing move, this plays. I made that right here. Now, once I do that, I take it out of here. I bring it into Final Cut Pro, and then I make some, you know, adjustments to it, add music and stuff like that. But Place It is a really good good thing to use. Here's where I made the. Oh no, that's a different one. That was an intro that I was considering using. I didn't like the way that looked. Here's some of my other ones for videos. Here's the Ruddy Man grooming. I helped Jimmy get his stuff set up, so that's Ruddy Man's. But yeah, I use Envato Place It. So it's placeit.net is that website. I was picking on you, Coach. Oh, man, I watch your videos sometimes, man. I watch your videos sometimes. You know, when it comes to beard content a lot, I don't watch a whole lot of beard content anymore. But I do watch your videos sometimes, man. I do, I promise. There you go. Yep. Send her Nick, you're not on Instagram. So that's where I talk to her at. But yeah, if you got an issue with a pool or a question about your pool, she saved our pool. I've told this story several times. I posted a video on Instagram after our liner got a hole in the bottom, and I was just going to leave the thing sitting. We were going to have to replace the liner next spring anyway. And she sent me a message and said, hey, you don't want to do that. And she told me what I needed to do. So, yep, every day, that's a goal for sure. I mean, shorts are, if I have time, I can make a real involved short like my last one was, where I did a little bit of acting and some voiceover and stuff like that. I mean, a shorts is easy also if you're short on time, pick up your phone and do a little, quick little, 3 tips for doing this or whatever. So, hey, what's up, Jay Cruz? Yeah, Place It. Jay Cruz is one that told me about Place It many, many months ago. Can TikTok Reels help the YouTube channel? So there's kind of a multi-layer answer to that. So on the broad surface of everything, for the most part, you're going to meet your audience where they are. So if you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, you're going to have different audiences. You're going to have each audience on that platform. You'll have some people that will follow you, like Nick H, for example. He follows me on TikTok and YouTube. He doesn't have IG. I'm sure he'd follow me there also. There's other people, Dan C on TikTok, things like that. But obviously those are people that I know. For the most part, your audience is going to be where you meet them at. So there's people that are only on TikTok. There's people that are only on YouTube. There's people that are only on Instagram. Instagram and YouTube probably cross a little bit more. The TikTok crowd, they pretty much stay on TikTok. Now, you will have some carryover. You'll have some people that find you on TikTok and may come over to your YouTube channel. I do share my YouTube stuff on TikTok, even though I notice TikTok seems to limit if you use I could be wrong about this, but I think when you use like the YouTube hashtags and stuff like that, I don't think they push that out as much. But I do share my YouTube stuff on TikTok. So that's the first broad answer to that. Now, can they help your YouTube channel? I think so. I think you are going to have some of that carryover. If somebody on TikTok comes across your TikTok video that you've done, they may come over to YouTube. But I think the larger percentage is not going to, because TikTok is a platform they like to be on. All right, Noah, take it easy, man. Yeah, we'll see you there at 9 o'clock. What's up, Vato? What's going on, man? Too much technical talk from me. I let my daughter bell me with technical frustration. Let her help you. Hey, Stringbeard, what's up, man? I appreciate it. You provide very informative content. May attempt a little something someday. Yeah, man. Looking forward to it. Tommy, what's up, brother? He said I get copyright claims every live. Do you really? Or are you just playing around? Obviously, you don't get a bunch of strikes because you're still there. But do you get claims? Yep, Nick, you're usually one of the first ones. What's up? Amrit says, with T-Mobile, if I want to stream higher than 480, I need to pay extra. I did not know that. That's obviously on cell service. I don't know. We had T-Mobile one time. I don't remember specifically what. I don't think I had issues getting above that, but I guess it depends on what plan you're on. You're talking when you're watching streams and stuff and watching videos? People who watch short content generally don't come over to long form. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very minimal crossover. Yeah, if I don't know how many people, but if I have, so on Bluegrass Bearded, for example, I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. I've probably 10 of those, if I had to guess, 10 or 15 may have come from TikTok. Very, very few. Okay, you do. All right. So no strikes. Do you have issues disputing those? Because I know your channel is monetized. Do you have issues with that, or do you just kind of roll with it and whatever? Hey, what's up, Andy? What's up, man? Some random guy just put E-Rock in timeout. Oh, I was going to say, I hope not. There he is. No, if you're broadcasting, okay. Yeah, do you live stream, Hammered? I didn't know that, man. What's your content? What are you live streaming? Yeah, I would recommend, if you can at all help it, never live stream over mobile anyway. Um, just because of the bandwidth you're gonna get. We've got 5G on our phones, and when we leave the house, obviously off of Wi-Fi, it's still, I mean, our area is saturated. We got some changes going on with towers and stuff like that. We still cannot get very good service once we get too far from the house. It's pretty frustrating. I finally got I got the new iPhone, so it has 5G, and like I don't really notice a difference. So, all right, so we talked about goals. So hey, if you guys ever have questions or topics that you want to know about, I get messages a lot. Hey, do you have a video on this? And again, because this channel is so new, there's a lot of videos I don't have yet. If you have any questions, video ideas, things that you want to know about, feel free to always email me, send me a DM, whatever. And I've got a long list of video ideas that will go on there. So always happy to make sure that I get videos out that you guys want to see. I don't dispute. I do it on purpose. I'd rather have fun and enjoy the stream versus a small, yeah. The Twitch viewers and super chats by far outweigh it. Absolutely, yeah. It's funny. There's people that think that once you get monetized on YouTube and that you just start making bank in AdSense, and it's just not the case. I mean, obviously, if you blow up and you get really, really huge, those numbers get good. But yeah, nobody on YouTube is getting rich on AdSense. A lot of that comes with other revenue streams, affiliates, and other things that you end up doing, brand deals, stuff like that. So yeah, your streams are fun, man. Your streams are fun. Oh no, I don't live stream. I'm considering it. I've been looking at a few at your videos to get started. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. If I can ever answer anything specifically, let me know. I don't remember, Amrit, if you're on Instagram or not. I think on my since I've changed over from Bluegrass Bearded to this, I don't believe I've seen you, but I don't remember. Are you on IG? Anyway, if you ever have a question, feel free to reach out, brother. I've gotten claims just because of interviews with musical guests singing a song. Yeah, that happened with Brian on a few of my videos where he sang. He sang on this one last week, and because I'm not monetized on this channel, it doesn't really matter. But I guarantee you that as soon as I hit 1K and I join the partner program with this channel, I bet that video will show up yellow. AdSense for live streams is minute. Yeah, 100%. Johnny Bean's been monetized on YouTube since 2010 and just now getting decent results. Yeah, it takes So Johnny, just to kind of frame kind of where I'm coming from when I say, people think you get rich on AdSense, coming from the beard content community. So my Bluegrass Bearded channel is it's a successful channel and for a small niche. I'd say it's obviously not the biggest one, but I did very well when I was consistent every week, doing reviews every week, a different product, the things I had going on. If I hadn't have felt the need and just the passion to want to change over and do what I'm doing now with this channel, I was only going to keep growing. But, when you hit that, a lot of people think when you hit that 1,000, it's like, all right, cool, I'm monetized. But, $100 a month, $150, every 2 months, whatever it happens to be, it's really not. It's other stuff. All right, cool, man. Hey, I'll when we're done here, I'll check you out and follow you back. Johnny Bean, I have channel membership on my channel, and that really helps. Yeah. So I'm going to check your channel out, but yeah, that's something that I never considered channel membership on my other channel just because of what that content was. But yeah, that's awesome. I know that channel membership stuff can really help. Hey, appreciate you being here. Have a great night. I'm looking more at other streams of revenue aside from the partner program. Yeah, absolutely. You have to. All right. So those are the goals. Again, if you guys have anything that I can ever help you with, make sure you reach out and let me know. All right. We are going to go ahead and do what a lot of people love to do here to end the stream out. We're going to go ahead and do some speed round stuff. So today we're going to do New Year, New You. I don't know what most of these questions are. I kind of flipped through and saw one or two when I looked earlier to figure out what we were going to do. So for those of you wondering what I use for this is something that I love. I actually subscribe to this every month just so I have access to all these cards. But this is called, let me scroll the way up. So this is called Poddex. So Poddex is a service I found. Poddex is somebody that's on Instagram. That's how I found him. He does a lot of podcasting content. He has this thing called Poddex, and basically there's physical cards, or if you subscribe, you can use the app. So I use the app for this. So we're going to go to the library, and we're going to do, let me get back to it here. New year, new you. So again, this is the last stream of 2021 here. E-Rock, honestly love these questions. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun. So we're going to do new year, new you. I've only seen a few of these questions. These are a little bit deeper, so go as deep as you want to on the answers or whatever you want to do. And I didn't change my music out, but that's okay. Get some music going here. All right, so new year, new you. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I don't know how many of you all do New Year's resolutions. And again, these questions are totally random as I'm flipping through. I don't know what they are until I hit next. So this question, did the way 2020 went totally mess up last year's resolutions? So I guess first of all, how many of you do New Year's resolutions? Me personally, I don't do New Year's resolutions, so I'm not really gonna be able to answer this one. So did the way 2020 went totally mess up last year's resolutions? I don't know if this is an older card or if we can relate this. I assume it's talking about the whole pandemic thing. Yeah, I'm like you, E-Rock. I don't do resolutions. I do goals too. Yeah. I don't know if that question makes sense to anybody. Throw an answer out there. If not, we'll move on. But did the way 2020 went totally mess up last year's resolutions? Sam said, yep. Or Mel said never made any resolutions. Sam said nope. Bouger Prepper, I don't do New Year's resolutions. Yeah, we don't either. I do focus areas, not resolutions. And 2021 totally helped me with those focuses. Nice. I made a resolution as a kid to never make resolutions. Perfect. Amber said, no, I made do with what I had. There you go. Yeah, we're kind of the same way. It looks like we're pretty much all the same here. For the most part, nobody really does resolutions. I think for me, resolutions, the reason I don't do resolutions is because I think, like E-Rock said, he does goals, not resolutions. I'm the same way. I think resolutions are too easy to make you feel like a failure, to make you feel like you failed. Because let's be honest, right? What are the resolutions most people do? I want to lose weight this year. I want to get to the gym this year. Those are the two biggest, right? And then, if you do go to a gym by January 15th, the gym's empty again. I think resolutions make it easier to feel like you have failed. Whereas if you set goals, and you could almost say they're the same thing, but they're really not. If you set goals, to me, in my mind, it's easier to basically roadmap your way to those goals. I'm just not a resolution guy. Yeah, made none. E-Rock, we may be, man. We may be. Vato, can you stop with all caps as goals? Yeah. Vinny P, no. To the Bluegrass email, they won't go through. That email's dead. You probably will get a undeliverable. If you want to forward that to Ken at kenthecontentcoach.com, they'll get there that way. Ken at kenthecontentcoach.com. All right, let's see the next one. That one was okay. Okay, this is gonna be another one for us. Do you have any New Year's Day traditions? Yeah, absolutely, Elliot. Goals are more attainable. A goal is more attainable than an easily broken resolution, for sure. So, do you guys have any New Year's Day traditions? We're pretty basic here. We Sometimes we make soup and bread bowls, and we eat, and we watch the ball drop. Sometimes I'm asleep already, but usually not. We don't really have any traditions, though, unless Mel knows something that I didn't know was tradition. What about you guys? Any New Year's traditions? Caps matter, Vato says. Yeah, man. Yeah, watching the Times Square ball drop. Yeah, same here. You know I got to give Mrs. Coates a little kiss at midnight. Got to do that. Sam said usually working. Any other New Year's Day traditions? I know there's some people, Dagan says don't have any, but we'll be doing a stream. There you go. It says New Year's Day, not Eve. I classify it all together. The ball drops on New Year's Day, the very first second, right? From New York, so watch the ball drop. E-Rock doesn't. I know there's people that they make sure, and you guys correct me, is it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? I don't remember. I think it's New Year's Day. They eat black-eyed peas, cabbage, and corned beef. Is that what it is? We don't do that either. I don't like black-eyed peas. No cap, Vato. No cap. So any New Year's Day traditions? Doesn't seem like. I think we're all kind of the same. You guys are all my spirit animals. I work, but we stay up until midnight New Year's Eve for that New Year's kiss with sparkling cider. There you go. Olive Garden usually, but they never make us feel like family. Well, that's false advertising because that's what they say they do. I know, Mel, you are literal. I know. 100%. And our youngest son is just like her. Literal. Pearl Manhattan says jammies, parades, football games, and yes, black-eyed peas and cabbage. There you go. I know that's a big tradition is the black-eyed peas. I like cabbage. I just don't like black-eyed peas. Can't do that one either, man. But hot spinach and artichoke dip. There you go. Anybody else pumped for the Alley Cat release? Oh, Vato, absolutely. I'm actually wearing Scumbag Joe's today. I won't say the scent because I don't think Gary said that. It's all going to be at 9 o'clock on Dan's channel. But I've been wearing Alley Cat for months. I've gone through 2 bottles of oil. I think I have enough Scumbag Joe's left to wear it maybe 2 more times, 1 more time. But yeah, man, it's awesome. All right, so black-eyed peas with hammock and cabbage. Okay, I've never heard of the hammock part. That's cool. We'll be watching whatever New York stream, New Year's Eve stream is on. Dancy had one last year. Yeah, Dan will be live New Year's again, 9 p.m., 9 until a little after midnight. I was on with Dan last year for that. What's up, Dave? Bearded Ambitions. New logo, who dis? What's up, Dave? Good to see you, brother. Yep, Happy New Year, my friend. This will be the last time I see you guys until 2022, so Happy New Year to everybody. I'll make sure I say it again in the end, but definitely looking forward to it. New Year's Eve tradition, trying to make a call and getting that call failure message. Yeah, because everybody's calling everybody. Yeah. All right, let's see what is next. All right, right on. How late do you tend to wake up on New Year's Day? I'm still up early. Like I can go to bed at 1, 2 in the morning and still, up, if I sleep a lot of times. Now, when I had surgery, I slept late pretty much those days, but for the most part, I don't sleep past, 8:30 is late for me. I like to get up on the weekends and try to get a video or get some sort of content done early while everybody's still asleep. Oh, ham hock. Okay, ham hock, I gotcha. That I have heard of. So, 10 a.m. for Amrit. Pearl says, my son has me up at OMG 30 every day. I hear you. Okay, resend. Hopefully that works. I'll check here and let you know, man. Russ woke up, or Ellie up early 4:30. So no matter what, yeah, you're up for work. Woke up at 3 p.m. today. Nice, man. 3 p.m. I was about to leave work. E-Rock has been up since 3 a.m. Yeah, blue collar job. Mel plans on sleeping in as long as possible. That's typically the routine in our house. I will get up, 6, 7, 8 o'clock so I can come down here and do stuff. She'll sleep until whatever time she wakes up, sometimes 10. So she gets to sleep, I get up and work. I'll be celebrating New Year's way after everybody's waking up the next day. Yeah, hey Aldemir, I'll send you a message after New Year's has arrived here. I'll let you know how the future looks, brother. Bouget says 2 p.m. I'm a day walker. I bet Mel could do that too. So I don't think she's ever slept till 2, but I bet she could. A lot of times on the weekends first, like 10 or 11. All right, what's next? These questions aren't as fun as some of the other ones. All right, let's do this because these aren't... let's go back. Let's go back to what we normally do. Let's do some this or that. All right, Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, and why? Yeah, we also rarely go to bed before 2. Yeah. We're up late a lot. I'm in the office this week, so I really can't be doing that this week, but yeah. So Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, and why? For us, it's Starbucks. We do go to Starbucks a lot. Why is pretty easy. We don't have a Dunkin' Donuts. We like Starbucks, though, so it's okay, but we would have to go 20, 30 minutes down the road for a Dunkin' Donuts, so. Starbucks is over. Oh, E-Rock. There's one difference we have, man. I disagree. I'll say it's expensive. It is definitely overpriced, but I still pay for it. Pearl says Starbucks because we don't have any Dunkins out here. Yeah, same thing here. Dunkin', I'm blue collar. Hey now. I like the Starbucks. Dunkin' for the donut, neither for coffee. Yeah, Dagan hates coffee. I think most of you all. Bearded gentlemen and ladies that support the beards, you guys know that. Dagan does not like coffee. Old school Dunkin' Donuts. Pearl says we'd have to go to a few states to get to a Dunkin'. Hey, okay, Pearl, if you don't mind, if you're not comfortable, definitely don't say it, but whatever level of information you're willing to share, whether it's just state or city-state, whatever. What state? Where are you guys all located at? I know where a lot of you are, but I'm curious, Pearl, at least what state, if you want to share, that doesn't have a Dunkin'. Because we do have Dunkin' Donuts, but we have to go to like Louisville, or we can go south down the interstate a little ways and find Dunkin'. Vato, you like Starbucks? Yeah, we're surrounded. Yeah, we have. No, we have 4. We have 4. We have one in Kroger, one in Target, and then the one by the mall, and the one by the interstate. Dunkin' is cheaper, but I'll take either. Tacoma, Washington. That surprises me that you don't have one close to you because Starbucks, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they based out of Seattle? I'm pretty sure they are. I'm surprised you guys aren't covered with them there. Starbucks has better coffee. Dunkin' Donuts made recipe changes years ago, and it doesn't taste good to me. Vinny P says Starbucks isn't coffee. I disagree, sir. I disagree. It's flavored sweet coffee. Maybe a little less manly coffee, we could say. But I like it. And I don't apologize. I like Starbucks. Liz says we don't have a Dunkin' around here. Yeah, always forget about that. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I had it backwards. Okay. Now that makes more sense to me. That makes more sense. Yep. Texas. Yep, I knew Vinny P was in Texas. For those of you that don't know Vinny P, he walks around the state of Texas carrying houses and trucks. He doesn't drive anywhere. He carries his truck whenever he has to go somewhere. I'm a black coffee kind of guy. You're a Monster kind of guy. Do I have that right? Is it Monster or Rockstar? I think you're Monster because you're Rockstar because I'm Monster. That's what it is. Tyson said Starbucks 100%. Dutch Brothers. No. We used to have, not too far away, we had a Tim Hortons. I don't think they're there anymore. Tim Hortons, if you guys are not familiar, it's a Canadian coffee company. We had a local franchise here for a while. I don't think they're there anymore, though. Tom C. Bearded, what's up, brother? Says, need more Dunkin' in the UK. That's awesome. You're from the UK. I didn't realize that. It is, you're up late, man. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Vinny P never skips leg day. For sure. All right, what else we got? Okay. Drake or Jay-Z? If you're into rap music, Drake or Jay-Z? I'm going to say for me, Jay-Z, because I'm more old school rap. When I do listen to rap, I don't listen to a lot of rap. I listen to NF, some Dr. Dre and stuff. But if I had to pick between those two, definitely Jay-Z. Eight o'clock coffee with some International Delight French vanilla creamer. There you go. So we got Jay-Z. Yeah, absolutely. E-Rock says neither. Yep, Emirates from New York. Ellie says Jay-Z. Yeah, I'm just more old school. Drake's music is good, but it's more newer. Sam says country. Yeah, I definitely listen to country more than I do rap. But I do like. I'll tell you, I listen to a lot of NF, Eminem, and Dr. Dre when I am getting ready to do a video. I've got a playlist with some of that music. When I'm getting ready to film, I'll play some NF, a lot of NF, but also some others. It's hype you up to do a video. Lawrence Welk, there you go. I haven't heard his stuff in a long time. Yes, sir. There you go. All right. We'll do one more. M&M's or Skittles? This one's easy for me. M&M's or Skittles? For me, it's M&M's. If it's chocolate, I'm gonna eat it. I'm a chocolate guy. Mel will literally go to the store and she'll come back with chocolate, and she'll come back with like Swiss cake rolls or something with chocolate, and I'm always like, why do you keep buying this? You know, I love chocolate. So she always makes sure that she brings chocolate home. So Amrit says Skittles. E-Rock says Skittles. Now Skittles will be my youngest son too. He loves Skittles. M&M's, M&M. We got a lot of chocolate lovers. There's my little girl. She's definitely a chocolate lover like Dad. Skittles, M&M's, peanut butter M&M's. There you go. Yeah, peanut. I like the peanut M&M's better than the peanut butter. Tom C says M&M, but keep your peanut ones. So Tom is a traditional guy. Straight up chocolate M&M's. Nothing wrong with that, sir. Hey, what's up, Jason? Ellie just got Christmas Village. Yeah, I think Tyson. I should have Christmas Village on the way. That was giveaway. Nick Beanie passed on to me, so should have that coming pretty soon. Right, Tyson? Since Tyson's here. Hey, Vato, I'm with you, man. I love dark chocolate. Love dark chocolate. Actually, how many of you guys love these things? Dark chocolate covered cherries. That's my thing right there. Peanut butter 100%, but I'm a fat guy and will eat all M&M's. Hey, Vinny P, me too, brother. Me too, man. Yeah, you do. Check your DMs. I sent you. Oh, so Tyson, I saw your email before I went live. I've been in the office today. I'll get back to you on the email, but I should have plenty of time tomorrow to work on some of that stuff. Don't like dark chocolate. Pearl says M&M's. There you go. Looks like I think M&M's won that round. I think M&M's won. So, all right, everybody. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and start to cut things short here. So we're coming up on 8:40. A lot of you guys will be jumping over. To Dan C's channel at 9 for the Alley Cat launch. So super excited for that. Appreciate you guys being here. Again, if you guys have questions about, we talked about copyright music, your goals, anything I can ever help you with, you guys know when I can hit the button. Wrong button. My button disappeared. There it is. So you guys know where to find me at. KenTheContentCoach.com is my website. Everything will be located there. Email, links to social media, YouTube videos, everything is there. My email, Ken@KenTheContentCoach.com. And then on social media, these are all my social media links, so you can find me at all of those places. Those links are going to be in the description of this live stream and every video that you'll see on the channel. So if I can ever help you, reach out through any one of those avenues. I'm glad to help you any way that I can. So, hey, thanks so much for being here. Everybody, Happy New Year. I appreciate, once again, all the support that so many of you have given me this year across 2 YouTube channels. Making the change in August to come and do this now, which is still, I'm basically 6 months into this channel. Things are going great. I'm loving this content. And those of you that have supported the channel and supported the switch over, thank you guys so much. I am extremely grateful. I can't say that enough. Really, really appreciate and love you guys. Thank you guys so much. For the new people that I've met doing this channel now, people that I've met like Pearl, we got Boujay Prepper here, John and Jeff, they're here sometimes. John's usually here every week. All the people that I've met since coming over here, thank you guys for supporting me here every week and on videos and stuff. Really enjoy and love doing this stuff, and you guys are the reason why, so thank you for the support and everything that you have done for me. So hope you guys all have a great new year. Hope 2022 is one of the best years you've ever had. Hope you reach your goals. Again, if I can help you with those goals in any way, feel free to reach out. Email, IG, however you can do that. So I was waiting for that one. Mrs. Coach, keep it G-rated. So since I'm on stream and not in the DM, I'm going to do this. Mrs. Coach, there you go, E-Rock. Was that G-rated? Yep, Tommy's another one. Tommy, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your support, man. You guys, if you're into eBay, eBay reselling, or just overall just funny, awesome live streams, check out Tommy Bernhard. His channel's awesome. So a lot of great conversation over there. So yeah, much love to you guys, man. I seriously, when I say I appreciate you guys, love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Have a great new year. Hope you had a great Christmas. We're kind of past that now. But have a great new year. We'll see you guys next week. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we'll definitely do that. And then, hey, next Friday, January 7th, we are going to start talking next Friday. January 7th, that's when we're going to start the Just Stream With Me on Friday nights. So looking forward to that. I do have on my website, I've got the link for YouTube questions. If you want to submit a question for a Q&A, if you want a channel review, anything like that, that link's on the website. And that'll be done on Friday nights. And then, of course, Just Stream With Me for new live streamers. So looking forward to growing that show. I love doing that too. So that'll be starting again January 7th, 9 p.m. on Friday nights. So looking forward to that. Everybody have a great week. Have a great new year. And we will see you guys next Monday. Thanks again.